ننتقل للتجربة الثالثة وتتناول الاستخدام الأمثل لممارسات إدارة المعرفة والالتزام بضوابط الأرشفة لتحسين أداء القطاع الحكومي. تقدمه الأستاذة علياء حسن العلي، حاصل على درجة الماجستير إدارة الأعمال من جامعة سكاي لاين، حاصل على دبلوم متكامل في استشراف المستقبل باستخدام الذكاء الاصطناعي التوليدي. تقلدت العديد من المناصب القيادية، منها رئيس قسم تطوير المشاريع والبرامج والتخطيط الاستراتيجي، وحاليا رئيس قسم التميز المؤسسي أرشيف الشارقة. تفضلي مشكورة.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Good afternoon everyone. I would like to start by thanking the National Center for Archives and Records for this opportunity and for bringing us together for such an important discussion. My name is علياء Ali, and I'm the head of corporate excellence at Sharjah Archives. It's my pleasure to present to all of you my paper on optimizing knowledge management practices and archival compliance for enhanced government sector performance. In my presentation today, I will briefly showcase how we assessed the current knowledge management practices, examined the connection between knowledge management and archival guidelines in the context of Sharjah government. In addition, I will discuss our role in Sharjah Archives in guiding other government entities in Sharjah towards a more efficient knowledge-driven culture and environment while adhering to our archival guidelines. And I will also present some simple recommended strategies to help enhance these practices. In today's rapidly growing and modern UAE, sustaining high performance requires strong knowledge management systems while adhering to archival guidelines, especially in the current knowledge-driven environment. For this reason, we focused on exploring the methods for enhancing overall performance through optimizing knowledge management practices and archival compliance by asking ourselves this main question: how can knowledge management practices influenced by archival compliance improve or affect government performance? This leads us to the goals and objectives of this study: assessing current knowledge management practices and examining the connection between knowledge management, archival compliance, and performance, and finally, developing strategies for enhanced practices in knowledge management within archival guidelines. We built our findings on this study on the results of a survey that was distributed to Sharjah government employees. We received responses from 104 respondents. 17.7% of them were from higher management level, 44.8% were from the middle management level, and the rest were from the non-managerial level. In addition to the survey, we looked also into the literature on this topic. We can summarize our literature in 3 parts. Knowledge management can be defined as the act or processes of acquiring, sharing, storing, and utilizing knowledge within organizations. While archival theory is the systematic organizing and preserving of characteristics and values of records and documents, which is very critical for effective information and knowledge management. The connection of these 2 aspects can be seen by the positive effect that adhering to archival standards can have on knowledge management by enforcing proper guidelines, resulting in improved accessibility, better decision-making processes, and eventually better organizational performance. From the survey, we found that 68% of the respondents agreed that current knowledge management practices are effective and there is a positive impact from archival compliance on knowledge management. 64% of our respondents expressed their confidence in these positive results on their organization's performance. Finally, 75% of the respondents agreed on the need to develop strategies to improve knowledge management practices to enhance performance within archival rules. As archival institutes, we can play an important part in driving these strategies by providing guidance and support to ensure proper alignment with archival guidelines and knowledge-sharing goals. In Sharjah Archives, we are leveraging our expertise to take the lead in enhancing knowledge management practices and in ensuring the compliance to archival guidelines. Not only this, but our role extends beyond preservation. We are collaborating with other institutions such as universities, international and regional entities to enrich our collections to become the center for knowledge exchange and sharing, which aligns with our vision, mission, and goals at Sharjah Archives. One key component of our knowledge management strategy in Sharjah Archives is the use of Microsoft 365 applications. It helps us to empower knowledge management practices by using a variety of tools for collaborative, community-based knowledge-sharing environment and continuous learning with tools such as Microsoft SharePoint, Teams, Viva Engage, and Viva Learning. Archival compliance can be observed also through ensuring secure, accessible, and preserved records by applying data retention policies, audit logs, and compliance center, and many other features. This facilitates knowledge management activities that will position us, Sharjah Archives, as a leader in cultural and historical preservation and research. Finally, we recommend all organizations to integrate their knowledge management practices with archival guidelines. We also recommend fostering a knowledge-sharing culture and environment. Investing in training programs to develop employee skills in these areas is also recommended, in addition to adapting advanced knowledge management tools and systems. And our final recommendation is to leverage the organization's authority and influence to emphasize the significance of both knowledge management practices and archival compliance. Thank you all for your time and attention, and I hope the insights shared today will contribute to new perspectives, collaborative efforts, and continued progress in this field. Shukran.